Hi guys, it's Drew here, and I am back with another video. This one is all about hair, and the reason is because I've been getting a lot of personal messages on here and also through my Facebook page, and so I wanted to answer those questions and basically go over everything besides actually like a hair tutorial video. I'm going to do that separately. This one's more of the hair products, the tools, the supplies, like haircut, hair dye, everything that I do, and I'm just going to go through it all in this video just because I feel like it'll answer any questions that you may have. So the first thing I'm going to start out with is probably the basis. So I'm going to start off with my haircut. So basically I get my haircut, I live in downtown LA. I get my haircut at this place called Steve David's Salon. It's actually not a salon, he just cuts right out of his loft. And it's pretty cool. I guess it's moderately expensive, kind of. It's $45 for like a guy's haircut. I don't know if that's expensive in your book, but I don't know. I only get it about once a month, so I think it's pretty okay. And he's really nice, and so $45 doesn't seem that bad, and he does a really great job. It takes about an hour just to do my haircut, even though it's basically a trim, but he just spends a lot of time really perfecting, which I kind of like. And so I get my haircut at Steve David's Salon, and I don't even know what you would call this haircut. I have like shorter sides, kind of. They're not super short because I feel like my ears are literal humongous, so I don't get my hair like super tight on the side just because I like to have something to level out my ears, if that makes sense. And then on the top I get it a little bit longer. If you can somewhat see on the top, it's a little bit longer than the sides, and actually it's kind of a bit longer. It's probably about this long, maybe 1.5 to 2 inches in different spots, and then when I actually go in to get my hair cut, it is probably about 2.5 to 3. It's about this long when I go in to actually get it cut. I get it cut down to about this much. So my hair grows really, really fast, and it just gets too bushy on the sides, I think, by the time I need to get it cut, which is why I get it cut. And I am also, if you guys don't know, maybe you've seen some of my first videos, I'm actually a ginger, like I'm really a redhead. Not super red, it's more of like a golden reddish tone, and so I don't know, if you want to go back and check out some of my first videos, I only have about 10 videos anyways, but I have really orange hair, so I actually dye my hair. I don't know how dark it looks in this video right now, but I do dye my hair. I just do it with box dye at home. I use the John Frieda, and I don't have any with me right now, and I actually do need to re-dye. I typically re-dye my hair after I get my hair cut because a lot of it's cut off, and then what's cut off reveals like the actual orangey undertone that is like grown out. So I need to re-dye it, and I use the color Dark Natural Brown from John Frieda. I get it at Walgreens, and it's literally $13, but I've used a couple different ones. I've used a Garnier one, another one. I have to re-dye it constantly because it's always being cut off, and so the color is always being cut off, and it's just revealing my natural, which is red, which I don't really like very much, so I personally make the choice to dye it. And now on to what I actually use to wash my hair, because I know I have dyed hair, so I have to wash it differently than someone who doesn't have dyed hair. Product by Bedhead and TG, I guess. I got it actually at Marshall's. I originally bought one of these for $30 at a salon. I found the same exact one at Marshall's for $14, and I was like, yes. So this is the Color Combat Color Goddess shampoo, and I'm pretty sure it's for women, but I really don't even care. And it's therapy for racy redheads or bodacious brunettes. So, of course I'm a bodacious brunette, so I need this shampoo. And it actually smells really good. It's kind of it's kind of like maple syrup. It looks like maple syrup and it smells like maple syrup, which is really weird, but it's an odd smell, but I kind of like it, and it definitely works. It doesn't wash the color out at all, so I use this one quite a bit as my daily shampoo. And then the one that I use for just like here and there, I picked this up. It's one of my first products ever from Lush when I went and tried it a while back, and I needed a new shampoo because I ran out of this one, and I decided to try one from Lush, and I don't know, can I read it to you guys? It says, a gentle non-stripping shampoo for bottle blondes, Afro queens, natural hair, damage, and all that's in between, preservative-free and chock full of moisturizing bananas and butters. And I think the lady also said it was fine for like people with brown hair, so that's why I use it. And it doesn't wash out my hair either, but I'm almost out of it. I don't even know if you can see this, but I don't want to tempt pouring out. But it looks like this. It's like, it doesn't have the best smell in the world, but it's basically made of unripe bananas. And so it kind of has a little bit of an odd like a weedy banana smell. Like not weed like weed, but like weeds from the lawn and bananas. So I think it's kind of a natural scent. I'm not sure. Anyways, after I wash my hair, I basically get out of the shower and I dry it, and then once it's dry, I like to put in the Sea Spray by Lush. I use this all the time. It's hair mist. It says that seawater and sea salt spritz to hold hair in place while giving volume, texture, and shine. Grapefruit and neroli blend into a beautiful perfume for your locks. Anyways, I basically use it for the texture aspect just because my hair is really silky, so I like to have a little bit of texture, and this works perfectly. After I do that, I have two different hairstyles I style my hair as. You've probably seen in maybe my past video, I have sort of a more spiky version where I spike it upwards and it sort of flips out. And then I have this version right here, which I think is more of like a clean cut classic look. And it just depends what I'm doing, what I feel that day. So if I'm going for this look, all I do is I put the Lush Sea Spray in, and then I blow dry my hair to this sort of formation. So I have this blow dryer. I got it at Target, super inexpensive, and it is by Revlon. It's called the Ionic Ceramic. I don't know. But the reason I like it is because the cord actually retracts. Like, I don't know if you can see that. I almost just died, but it retracts, so it looks like this. And then this, for traveling purposes, folds down, which I also really like. So it's really compact, and I can just throw it anywhere, and it works really good. So, and it was like $30 at Target. This product, it's the Pantene Texturizing Sculpting Wax, and I really like this. I did use before the short sexy hair one that was like this, but it was too goopy for me, and this Pantene one is really great. It's still kind of goopy, but I don't know, I feel like it's a different product than the other one, and I really like the way it looks. It's really inexpensive also from the drugstore, so that's why I really like this product, and it's really easy to rebuy. I'm still in my first canister, and I've had it for about a month. And after I apply it to my hair, I just sort of form it to the shape you see right here. And then to lock it all in place, I use the Got to Be Glued Freeze Spray. And if you guys have any suggestions for hairsprays that are really high holding, and I don't care how much it costs, just leave it in the down bar below, because I feel like this product definitely leaves my hair crusty and like really shiny. It adds a lot of shine to your hair, which I personally like matte hair, and so this product is not very great, but it's the only hairspray I found that actually really holds my hair, and I've used the Big Sexy Hair one, and so I just feel like it doesn't really work very well. But before I blow dry it, I put in the Lush Sea Spray, and then I add some of this Big Sexy Hair Dense product, which is it is Hair Thickening Primer Spray, and I really think this actually works. It makes your hair a little bit thicker, and it definitely works, because the spikier look, you need to look like you have more hair, just so, I don't know, it looks thicker. And I already have pretty thick hair, so it just adds a little bit of extra something, and it's a primer, so it holds all your products in place throughout the day. So I put that in, then I completely blow dry my hair, like completely, and I sort of blow dry it in an upwards direction. Tresemme Thermal Creations Heat Tamer Leave-In Spray, and it protects up to 450 degrees. It's just like a heat protectant, and it was really inexpensive at the drugstore again. I use this because then I have to use my straightener, and this is not my straightener, it's actually my mom's. I never used the straightener before I came to LA. I always just sort of blow dry my hair up, and then I just put in some of the like wax and hairspray to hold it. But I saw a couple people on YouTube use the straightener, and they sort of put their hair in it and then curl it back, if that makes sense, and it literally makes a huge difference. And you can do it all the way in the back and move up to the front and curl all of your hair back, and it just really adds a nice like body and a curl to your hair, like not an actual physical like, oh wow, you curled your hair look, but more of like a flipped look, and I think it looks really nice. So I use this just to basically curl my hair or flip it back, and so it takes like 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes, it takes like 1.5 minutes, and this takes like 30 seconds to heat up. It's by U-Style, and I'm pretty sure my mom got it at like Walmart or Target. That was everything I think I covered. I basically covered my haircut, my hair dyeing process, and then my 2 different hairstyles and the products I use, and the shampoos and stuff. So if you have any more questions about my hair, I know, I hope I answered a lot of them in this video. You can leave a question down bar below or in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer it for you guys. But I think that's about all. Don't forget to check out my blog. I post fashion posts almost every single day. of outfits of the day and such, and at scrappyhappiness.com. You could also follow me on Instagram at DrewMScott or Twitter at scrappy_happy. All of them are in the down bar below for you guys. And thanks so much for watching. Bye, everybody.